If you are over 60, you have likely noticed it daily movements slowly getting tougher. Maybe getting out of bed takes more effort now. Maybe the stairs feel steeper than before. Or maybe it is something small, like getting tired more quickly while walking through the grocery store, or feeling a slight loss of balance when you turn too fast. You may have brushed it off, assuming it is just part of growing older. But what if it is not just age? What if what you are feeling is actually a sign of something more serious happening inside your body? After 60, the body starts going through rapid changes that many doctors do not fully explain. One of the most important, yet rarely talked about, is sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle mass and strength. Unlike arthritis or osteoporosis, sarcopenia does not cause sharp pain and will not show up on an X-ray. It is quiet. It sneaks in gradually, and by the time most seniors notice it, they have already lost 10% or more of their total muscle. That is the difference between being able to catch yourself during a stumble and falling hard. Muscle is not just about being strong. It supports your bones, protects your joints, and keeps your metabolism working well. It also has a major role in your immune system, energy, blood sugar control, and even brain function. Losing muscle does not only mean you cannot lift as much, it means you are more at risk, more exhausted, and more reliant on others. And still, sarcopenia rarely comes up in regular doctor visits. It shows no early warning signs. That is what makes it so risky. But here is what many people over 60 do not realize. You can stop sarcopenia. In fact, you can reverse it. And you do not need a gym, heavy weights, or pricey supplements. New research from top medical centers shows that one simple nutrient found in a common whole food can trigger the body to rebuild muscle, regain strength, and improve balance after 60. It is not protein powder. It is not a trendy superfood. It is basic, affordable, and already in your local grocery store. Why is this rarely talked about? Because most senior health advice focuses on medications and mobility tools, things that help you manage symptoms, not fix the root issue. But what we are sharing today is different. It works from the inside out. By supplying your muscles with the right nutrients, your body can start regaining lost strength in just a few weeks, even if you have not exercised in years. But before we get into what to eat, we need to look at why sarcopenia happens and what makes it worse. Because chances are, something you do daily may actually be speeding up muscle loss. And unless you stop that first, no food, supplement, or exercise will be truly effective. In the next section, I will explain the 3 daily habits quietly weaken your muscles after 60, and the one big mistake that is keeping your body stuck in breakdown mode. Once you correct these, you will finally be ready to benefit from the simple food method we are about to share. To learn how to stop muscle loss, we must understand what is causing it to increase so quickly after 60. Many believe it is just the natural aging process. But that is only part of the truth. The real cause is that your body becomes slower at repairing and rebuilding muscle cells as you grow older. What makes it worse are 3 everyday habits that many older adults unknowingly repeat. These habits quietly weaken your body's ability to stay strong and steady. Habit number 1, skipping protein in the morning. Breakfast is the most important meal. Is not just a saying, it is a survival rule. After a long night without food, your muscles enter a breakdown state. That means your body starts using tissue as energy. If you do not give your muscles the right nutrients early in the day, this process continues, leading to further muscle loss. Most seniors either skip breakfast, eat just toast or cereal, or choose sugary foods that raise insulin without giving your muscles the amino acids they need. This leaves muscles without fuel. Research shows that starting your day with 20 to 30 grams of quality protein can stop this breakdown and jumpstart muscle building, especially for older adults. Habit number 2, sitting for long periods without moving. Sitting too long is one of the worst things for your muscles. When you stay in one position for hours, especially in a chair, your body stops engaging muscle groups. Even small movements like walking lightly help activate your legs, hips, and core. But hours spent sitting while watching TV, reading, or using the computer tells your body strength is not needed. Your body responds by reducing muscle to save energy. Even worse, sitting too much can cause poor blood flow, nerve problems, and stiffness that makes it even harder to move. One study found that seniors who sat more than 8 hours a day were twice as likely to suffer severe sarcopenia even if they exercised. Movement needs to happen regularly through the day. Spread your movement throughout the day, not just in a single session. Habit number 3, not getting enough rest or having poor sleep. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, and that includes your muscles. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which helps rebuild tissue, process protein, and support recovery. Older adults who sleep fewer than 6 hours each night lose muscle mass and strength 30% faster than those who sleep 7 to 8 hours. Even worse, broken sleep, waking up often, or tossing and turning disrupts the deep sleep stages when repair takes place. Here is what many people do not realize. Poor sleep raises levels of cortisol, a stress hormone that breaks down muscle and stores fat. So if your sleep is poor, your body is basically in repair mode failure every night. All 3 habits: missing protein at breakfast, sitting too much, and not sleeping well form a harmful cycle. They cause weakness, which makes movement harder, which leads to more sitting and even worse sleep. The good news? Once you spot and change these habits, you can start reversing the damage. And when you do, the muscle-restoring food we are about to introduce will become much more effective. This is not about completely changing your lifestyle overnight. It is about making small, effective shifts that support your body's natural ability to heal. The first of those shifts is understanding that food is not just energy, it is information. Some foods signal the body to break down, while others tell it to rebuild. The one we are going to highlight does exactly that. It is simple and often overlooked. You might have it in your pantry already without knowing how powerful it is. Now that we have uncovered the daily habits silently draining your strength, let's talk about the solution. A single food that has been proven in clinical research to restore muscle, improve balance, and even reverse early signs of sarcopenia. The best part? It is affordable, easy to include in your routine, and likely already sitting in your kitchen. That food is whey protein isolate, but not just any whey. I am referring to a clean, low-lactose, highly absorbable isolate that aging muscles can use right away. Why is this important? Because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and using protein. It is not just how much protein you eat, it is about how much your muscles can actually use. Whey isolate solves this issue. It provides a fast, complete source of essential amino acids, especially leucine, which triggers muscle building like a switch. Why is this especially effective for older adults? Here is what many do not know. After 60, the body develops something called anabolic resistance. That means the same amount of protein that helped build muscle at 30 does not have the same effect at 65. You need protein that is both high quality and easy to absorb. Whey isolate meets both of those needs. It avoids common digestion issues older adults face, like lactose sensitivity, low stomach acid, or enzyme shortages, and gets absorbed quickly. In one 12-week clinical trial, seniors who took 30 grams of whey protein daily without changing their workout routine saw up to a 28% increase in leg strength, improved balance, and a big drop in fall risk. And they did it without needing any pills. When and how to take it. Timing your whey protein intake matters. The ideal time is within 30 minutes of waking up. This helps reverse muscle loss that happens overnight and shifts the body into a rebuilding mode. You can mix it with water, unsweetened almond milk, or blend it with a small banana and cinnamon for flavor. But avoid mixing it with sugary yogurts, juices, or processed cereals. These raise insulin levels and lower the overall benefit. Another effective time to take whey is after doing light resistance activities such as bodyweight squats, chair exercises, or resistance band routines. This prepares the muscles to absorb nutrients better, and the leucine in whey works like a switch to start muscle repair. Even a simple 10-minute session followed by a protein shake can noticeably improve strength in less than a month. What to choose and what to avoid. Not all whey proteins are the same. Some have added sugar, artificial flavors, fillers, or gums that may cause bloating or irritation. You should look for a grass-fed, microfiltered whey isolate that contains no more than 3 or 4 ingredients. It should provide at least 25 grams of protein per scoop, under 2 grams of sugar, and ideally include digestive enzymes like protease or papain to aid digestion. Stay away from whey concentrate, which contains more lactose and offers less usable protein. Also, avoid mass gainers, which are loaded with sugar and cheap carbs, not helpful for seniors. Real experiences, real outcomes. Thousands of older adults began with just 1 shake a day. In just a few weeks, they felt stronger, able to walk more easily, climb stairs, or stand from a chair without support. They did not turn into athletes, they simply became independent again. This single habit gave them the strength and confidence to move more, which improved sleep and lowered pain. That is the chain reaction we aim for. This is not just about supplements. It is about smart planning. Now that you know the key food to fight sarcopenia, the next step is finding out how to increase its effects even more. That is what we will cover in the next part. How to pair this superfood with 3 simple techniques that help protect muscle and can double your results. Once you start using whey isolate daily, it is time to boost its power. Most older adults think protein by itself is enough. It is not. To truly restore leg strength, reduce tiredness, and move with confidence, you need to combine smart nutrition with targeted movements, hydration routines, and correct nutrient timing. These strategies are simple, but they are rarely shared by doctors. Let us look at each one, step by step. 1. The body loses muscle quickly when it is not being used, especially the fast-twitch fibers that help prevent fall. But here is the important part. You do not need a gym. You do not need to sweat heavily. Just 10 minutes of focused movement is enough to send a signal to your muscles to stay active. This is known as neuromuscular activation. It can be done by doing 3 simple things each morning. Chair squats. Do 10 to 15 reps. Sit down and stand up without using your hands. This works your thighs, hips, and balance. Wall push-ups. Do 10 to 20 reps. Strengthens your arms, shoulders, and stabilizing muscles. March in place. Do this for 1 minute. It improves blood flow and your body's ability to sense balance. Doing these movements daily right after waking up and before having your protein shake starts something called muscle protein synthesis. It sends a message to your body. We still use this muscle. Do not break it down. 2. The hydration habit that makes a big difference. Most older adults are slightly dehydrated, not dangerously, but just enough to slow down muscle repair, reduce blood flow, and weaken strength. Dehydrated muscles feel tight, cramp more, and recover slowly. What many do not realize is that plain water alone is not enough. You need water with the right balance of electrolytes. Start your day with a glass of water that includes a pinch of sea salt for sodium and minerals, a squeeze of lemon for potassium and pH balance. Optionally, a magnesium supplement to prevent cramps. This mix helps nutrients reach your muscles and eases The morning stiffness that many older adults wrongly think is arthritis. When this is combined with your morning movement and protein, it creates the perfect setting for building and keeping muscle. 3. Timing your intake based on your body's natural hormone pattern. After 60, your body makes less growth hormone and testosterone. Both are important for muscle repair. But for about 90 minutes after you wake up, your insulin sensitivity is at its highest. That is when your body is best at using nutrients. Use this window wisely. Wake up, do your 10-minute routine, drink your electrolyte water, have your whey protein shake. This routine movement, hydration, and protein done regularly creates momentum. Your body begins to expect recovery. In 10 days, energy starts improving. In 30 days, walking becomes easier. In 60 days, a muscle scan would show better muscle density. Even more important, this routine helps reduce falls. Studies show that seniors who followed this exact method had 43% fewer balance-related accidents within 2 months compared to those who did not follow it. What if you miss a day? That is okay. The benefit comes from consistency, not perfection. Missing one day will not erase progress, but skipping a whole week might. That is why we suggest habit anchoring. Do your 10-minute routine right after brushing your teeth. Then drink your shake at the same time daily. It becomes automatic. You do not need machines, weights, or fancy equipment. Your body is the gym. A chair, a wall, and your own breathing are enough. And if you are healing from an illness or surgery, you can start with seated versions. The goal is steady improvement, not perfection. These are results you can feel. Many older adults who added this simple 3-step routine say they experienced fewer falls and slips, stronger legs when standing up, and less dizziness after getting up. Better posture, improved energy, and most importantly, more comfort. This is not about fitness. It is about function. It means being able to walk into your kitchen without holding onto the counter, getting up from your couch without effort, or going to buy groceries without the fear of falling. Now that your base is strong, it is time to add the top evening strategy to stop overnight muscle loss. That is what we will explain next. Even if you are doing everything correctly during the day, having protein, staying hydrated, doing your movements, but still waking up stiff, weak, or sore, there is one likely reason: overnight catabolism. After age 60, your body does not just lose muscle during the day, it also breaks it down while you sleep. This is when sarcopenia speeds up the most. Why? Because your blood sugar drops, cortisol rises, and your muscles do not have the fuel they need during the longest fasting window, those 7 to 9 hours. You are in bed, but there is a simple solution. It is not a new supplement, it is a food timing method tested in clinical studies to protect muscle in older adults. It is called the night protein buffer, and this is how to do it. Step 1. Eat the right kind of protein at dinner. Many older adults eat light at night, maybe some soup, toast, or a few vegetables. But what they really need is slow digesting protein, the kind that nourishes muscle steadily for 6 to 8 hours. The best type? Casein protein. Unlike whey, which digests fast, casein forms a slow-release gel in the stomach that delivers amino acids gradually. In studies, seniors who consumed 30 grams of casein before bed lost 20 to 25% less muscle over 12 weeks compared to those who did not. You do not need powders, though a casein shake works. Natural options include low-fat Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, Edam cheese, ricotta, or boiled eggs with avocado. Try to eat one of these about an hour before sleeping. Add a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil or nuts to make the effect last even longer. Step 2. Include nutrients that lower cortisol. As we age, cortisol, the stress hormone, stays elevated longer, especially in the evening. High cortisol causes more muscle loss, more belly fat, and poorer sleep. What helps? foods and nutrients that calm your nerves and naturally reduce cortisol. Try tart cherry juice, which contains melatonin precursors, magnesium-rich seeds like pumpkin or sunflower. Herbal teas made with ashwagandha or chamomile. These support both muscle protection and deeper sleep. The exact time your body repairs tissue. Step 3. Remove silent triggers before bed. Want to guarantee more muscle loss at night? Eat sugar or refined carbs after 8 p.m. Even a banana or glass of juice can spike your insulin, crash your blood sugar later, and trigger cortisol and adrenaline, 2 hormones that break down muscle. Instead, your nighttime meal should focus on high protein, low carbs, and healthy fats. Example: grilled chicken thigh plus sautéed spinach, plus a spoonful of olive oil plus chamomile tea. Why this works? In studies from the Netherlands and Japan, seniors who followed this approach had 40% fewer nighttime falls, better quality sleep, less cramping during the night, more lean muscle gain during workouts, improved blood sugar levels, and none of them had to count calories. The key lies in what you eat and when you eat it. Now, what about intermittent fasting? Many seniors try it to lose fat. But here is the truth. After 60, long fasting periods, especially at night, can actually work against you. Your body is already running low, already in a breakdown mode. Going to bed without eating can speed up muscle loss. Instead, think of this as purposeful nutrition. You are not overeating. You are simply giving your muscles what they need when they need it the most. Consistency brings results. Turn this nighttime routine into a daily habit. Dim the lights 1 hour before sleep. Do some light stretches or deep breathing. Eat your slow-digesting protein meal. Sip your herbal tea. And go to bed at the same time each night. This steady rhythm tells your body it is time to release growth hormone, repair tissue, and protect the progress you made during the day. Remember, most older adults do not lose muscle because of age alone. They lose it because of what they neglect at night. But that does not have to be your case anymore. In the next part, we will go over the 7 warning signs that show your muscle loss may be getting serious and what you should do right away. If you notice any of them, muscle loss does not come with loud alarms. It develops slowly, often unnoticed until it turns into a serious issue. For seniors over 60, this is not just about feeling weak. It is about your independence, mental health, and even your lifespan. So how can you tell if sarcopenia is already affecting you? Here are 7 signs you should never ignore. If you have even 2 of these, it is time to take action right away. 1. You avoid stairs without meaning to. Many people blame their knees, but often the reason you avoid stairs or grip railings harder is muscle loss, especially in your thighs and glutes. You may not feel weak, but your nervous system starts sensing certain movements are risky. Early muscle loss leads to movement avoidance. Fix. Add step-ups and squat holds into your weekly routine. Start with 2 sets of 10 reps every other day. 2. You're losing weight without trying. If you have dropped 5 to 10 pounds in the past few months and did not plan it, do not be quick to celebrate. It is likely muscle, not fat. This kind of unplanned weight loss is common in older adults and is often seen as a good sign, but it is not. In fact, it is a top predictor of falls and hospital visits. Fix. Track your daily protein intake. You need at least 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. Even if you do not work out. 3. Clothes feel looser around your thighs and arms. Even if your stomach size seems the same, if your sleeves sag or pants feel loose in the legs, that means muscle is shrinking, especially your fast-twitch fibers that give you strength, speed, and protection from falling. Fix. Add simple resistance exercises for your arms and legs 3 times a week. No gym-required body weight is enough. 4. Your balance feels off, even on flat ground. Ever felt like you were slightly unsteady on a smooth floor? That is not just clumsiness. It is your muscle control weakening, especially in the ankles, hips, and core. These are the areas that stabilize every step. Early signs include leaning on furniture, feeling unsure when turning, or avoiding crowds. Fix. Practice single leg stands. Near a wall, hold each side for 30 seconds daily. 5. You nap more than usual or feel tired by mid-afternoon. This is not just age. It can mean your muscle mitochondria are decreasing. Mitochondria are the energy centers in your cells. Less muscle means fewer of them, which leads to tiredness even when resting. You might also feel mentally slower or lack energy for basic tasks. Fix. Start your day with leucine-rich proteins like eggs or cottage cheese. These help turn on energy-producing enzymes. 6. Small injuries take longer to heal. Muscle does more than just move your body. It plays a key role in healing. It stores amino acids, manages inflammation, and helps deliver nutrients to damaged tissue. Or joint pain takes longer to heal. This often means your muscle reserves are running low. Solution 7. You are afraid of falling, even if you have not fallen yet. This fear is one of the final indicators. It shows your brain has already detected a problem. Fear leads to less movement, and that causes faster muscle loss, creating a dangerous cycle. Studies reveal that seniors who fear falling walk 40% less than those who do not, even when their bodies are still physically capable. Solution. Rebuild your confidence with guided balance work, timing drills, and gentle mobility routine. The more familiar your body becomes with movement, the more this fear fades. If 2 or more of these signs sound like you are already in the danger zone. But do not worry, this is not a reason to panic. It is a signal. And once you recognize these signals, you can take control, can turn things around. In the next section, we will walk through a simple 3-step plan that helps you start rebuilding strength immediately, even if it has been years since you last exercised. Many older adults believe it's too late to gain strength again. But that is not true. Recent science proves that even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s, your body can rebuild muscle fibers, restore strength, and improve balance often faster than expected. But it only works if you follow the right method. Here is a 3-part plan based on medical studies and real results from seniors. No gym needed. No complicated programs. Just regular effort. Step 1. Trigger muscle protein synthesis daily. After 60, small amounts of protein no longer have the same impact. Your body needs a minimum of 2.5 grams of leucine per meal to switch on the muscle-building signal. That means each meal should include one of the following: 2 to 3 eggs plus some Greek yogurt, 4 ounces of chicken, turkey, or tofu, 1 cup of cooked lentils or quinoa. Timing is also key. Eat protein in the morning and at night to give your body 2 chances to repair itself. Here is the daily plan. Morning, a protein-rich breakfast within 1 hour of waking. Evening, a light dinner plus a 20-gram protein shake before sleep. Just this change alone can stop sarcopenia from progressing. Step 2. Stimulate your fast-twitch muscle fibers 3 times a week. These fibers control balance, reaction speed, and joint support. They are the first to decline with age, and they do not get activated during regular walking. You need short, focused tension. Here's how. The 5-minute strength routine. Do 3 rounds every other day. Chair squats, 10 reps. Sit slowly. Stand up with control wall push-ups, 15 reps. Build upper body and core. Toe raises, 20 reps. Improve ankle strength and stability. Side leg lifts, 10 each side. Activate hip muscles. March in place, 30 seconds. Get the heart and legs working. No equipment required. Your body is enough. If this feels easy, hold water bottles or use light resistance bands. The goal is steady progress, not pain. You will Notice results in 7 to 10 days. More stability, longer walks, and less shaking while standing. Step 3. Recover like a senior F. Recovery is just as important as exercise. But many seniors slow their own progress by ignoring this part. Here is what your body needs for faster repair. Sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. This is when most healing happens. If sleep is difficult, try magnesium or tart cherry juice to support rest. Hydration. Lack of fluids shrinks muscle fibers. Drink at least 2 liters of water daily. Add electrolytes if necessary. Anti-inflammatory foods. Muscle recovery slows when your body is inflamed. Include these in your diet every day. Turmeric. 1 teaspoon fatty fish or chia seeds. For omega-3 berries. For antioxidants, olive oil. For healthy fat support also. Stretch lightly each evening. Just 5 minutes can increase blood circulation to muscles and reduce soreness the next morning. Bonus tip. Track your strength. Monitoring your progress builds motivation. Every Sunday, write down how many squats you did, how long you can balance on one leg, whether you can walk farther than the week before. These simple measures show that your body is improving, and that encourages you to stay on track. This plan has already helped thousands of seniors move from high fall risk to stable strength in less than 90 days. And this is only the start. In the final section, we will bring everything together. How to make this a consistent, lifelong routine without stress, guilt, or unrealistic expectations. Your strength journey is not finished. It is just beginning. If you are still watching, it means something powerful. You are ready to take action, not later. Right now. That decision, made quietly but with purpose, matters more than any supplement, because it shows you believe in yourself, and that is where real change begins. Here is what we now know. Muscle loss after 60 is common, but it is not final. With the right food and daily habits, you can regain strength. You do not need to do everything at once. You only need to start. Now imagine this. Standing from a chair with no help, walking confidently again. Hearing someone say, "You look stronger." This is not wishful thinking. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are just getting started.